NitroRCX.com. Extreme has no limits.
Hey guys, welcome to NitroRCX.com. Today we're looking at a new line of 1/7 scale vehicles from Team Energy. Specifically today we're looking at the M7DT. This is the 1/7 scale Desert Buggy. We're going to show you guys some key features, what comes out of the box, it's ready to run, show you guys the chassis, the electronics, and just give you guys a quick overview. So zoom in guys, let's take a quick look at this vehicle. So this is the Team Energy M7DT. This is the 1/7 scale Desert Buggy. It's ready to run right out the box, fully assembled. So when you pull it out of the box, this is what you'll be greeted with. You have a matte black body, beautiful looking body style, Desert Buggy style. Ready to run, meaning it does come with a gold class GT3X, which you get usually with Team Energy ready to run vehicles. Awesome controller, comes with all the features as the normal GT3X, however it is the gold edition, specifically only for Team Energy vehicles. 4 AA batteries to power that, which will be required, and a beautiful lit LCD screen. Let's take a closer look at the vehicle itself. The M7DT, it is a 1/7 scale, however you still use the standard 17mm hexed wheels, which can be found commonly on 1/8 scale and 1/7 scale vehicles. Off-road wheels and tires with the blue 17mm hex. Nice and grippy, nice and cushy. We have good ground clearance for off-road and on-road driving, so you can traverse different terrain conditions. Huge big bore shocks. Let's go ahead and take off the cover and look inside. All aluminum construction for the chassis and the shock towers. You also have a very thick aluminum top brace to keep everything nice and strong. Notice the chassis braces on the center right there. This is shaft driven 4-wheel drive. See that long dog bone going to the rear differential. You also have a dog bone going to the front. Geared center diff, oiled filled, along with the front and rear. Adjustable sway bars front and rear as well. Let's go ahead and just dive into the suspension right now. Huge big bore shocks front and rear. Notice how long the rear shocks are for maximum travel. You also have different shock positions on the shock tower, so you can move those shocks in and outwards to tune the performance to your liking. You have traditional dog bones on the rear for the shaft driven 4-wheel drive to deliver power to the rear wheels. Adjustable sway bars as I mentioned before, and you also have adjustable links up top so you can change the camber. Let's look at the front suspension. Same big bore shocks on the front, fully adjustable. Notice you also have that adjustable sway bar on the front, adjustable shock positions, and on the front you have the toe links and the camber links where you can adjust and tune camber and toe. So let's talk about the electronic system. You're going to be getting a 2400 kV high torque brushless motor equipped on this vehicle. That's going to be powered and supported by a 100 amp brushless ESC. You're also going to get two 7.4 volt lithium batteries that are included. They're 4,000 milliamp hour rated each. You will need a charger to charge those batteries. Moving on to the steering servo, notice that aluminum steering servo horn that's on the vehicle for maximum rigidity and precise movement for your steering. You also have a high torque steering servo, and it is orange, nice and bright colored to signify that you do have a Team Energy high torque servo. Now this does use a Mod 1 gear pitch. Notice that spur gear, huge aluminum. That is standard Mod 1 for the 8 scale vehicle, so if you do decide to change out the motor, notice the motor mount, it is a motor mount that can accept a larger and longer motor, and you do have room to accept a bigger motor if you do decide to upgrade in the future. But back to that spur gear, it's lightened, it's hardened steel, it's going to hold up to the power that this system is going to put down. So let's take a look at the bottom of the chassis. You kind of have a bronze gold finish right there. I noticed this vehicle uses all Allen screws metric style to keep everything nice and together. Notice the screws itself are also hardened steel, so you're not getting any cheap parts with this vehicle. So that covers a quick look at the chassis and the electronic systems. on this vehicle. What else comes in the box? You're going to find, of course, the manual, a decal set, and you're also going to find a little package of shock pistons, so you can change the way the shock handles if you do decide to change the oil in them. So that pretty much covers our quick look. Before I let you guys go, I'm going to give you guys a quick comparison between the 1/7 scale and the 1/8 scale Team Energy series, just to give you guys an idea of the size difference you're looking at. So right here I have the Team Energy Buggy 1/8 scale, and if you notice, the track width and the length of the 1/7 scale, it's a little bit longer, a little bit larger, and you're getting much more ground clearance on the larger 1/7 scale vehicles. Hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of what the size difference is. We're going to have a couple more models, a buggy, a truggy, and a monster truck, so stay tuned for those videos, and be sure to stay tuned for the video of us giving these a good hard test outdoors and running them. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, like. If you have any questions, leave it down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.
NitroRCX.com. Extreme has no limits.